in the most literal of ways, I really just wanted to return to Ommadawn. Welcome everyone to the channel. I hope that you're having a fabulous day out there today on this beautiful one that it is. Today we are listening to Return to Ommadawn. We're going to listen to part 1 today and part 2 in the near future. I'm going to listen to them all today, but I'm going to separate the videos. We're listening to the Return to Ommadawn, is 26th and as of right now, final studio album. Of course, Mike Oldfield, released 2017. Why are we listening to this? Because like I said in the very beginning, I really just wanted to return to Ommadawn. So we have been listening to Mike Oldfield and going in order with his albums up to Crises. And as I was pulling up Mike Oldfield, I'm like, okay, we're going to listen to the next album. Can I be honest? I saw this at the very end and I said, I want to listen to it. I know people want me to go in order. People are asking for Amarok. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I want to listen. This is for me. This is for you. This is for me. Okay. Ommadawn is arguably my favorite Mike Oldfield album. It constantly shifts between that and Incantations. I can't even tell you right now which one's my favorite because I really do kind of bounce back and forth between them depending on my mood. And I really wanted to listen to something more akin of that style. So what fitting way to do so than to just return to that album in a sense with his latest there. This album was also suggested, as I look through, from John Whip, David Imrie, JJ, Millennium Blackshade, Spot Teach, Lou Bowen. There's going to be a lot of you, by the way. Richard Goddard, Piotr, BKA, let's see, the Fenny's Walks Channel, A Chance DeWone, Stephen Denise, Milan Statsny, and the list goes on and on. I mean, on and on from there. Captain Dang EX, Eric Vermeulen. I mean, it's a long list of you guys. So thank you so much for the recommendations, Anthony Guitar. And I'm sorry that I can't get to all of you because I'm actually still scrolling. And as of right now, I'm looking 4 years ago, and there's still more of you. Gerhard, Vander Hortson, I'm still going. The oldest one, I could find Mr. Sinner from 4 years ago as well. So thank you guys once again so much for the recommendation. Like I said, today we're going to take the first part, and then in a week or so, we'll take the second part, although I'm listening to both today. I may change my shirt. I may not. I'm excited to dive into this. You guys have no idea how excited I am to dive into this. Because if I'm telling you the truth, you know, especially with Ommadawn and Incantations being my favorite albums from Mike Oldfield, I don't want to say it's been disappointing, the last few albums that we've listened to from Oldfield, but they haven't measured up to the same. So I'm hoping that this maybe if not measures up to the same, gives me the same feelings. But without further ado, as I sip on this cup of hot ginger tea, listen, there's a specific Asian market that they have a specific tea, and it's the spiciest ginger tea ever. I had it when I first went to Canada in Toronto many years ago, and it's been my favorite. It's hot though. Ooh, it burns you on the way down, and that's the burn I like. Let's go ahead and listen to this first part, Return to Ommadawn. Here we go. Saddle your horses. It's gonna be good. It feels so good to come back and to hear this. Mike Oldfield I know. I can't tell you how happy I am right now. We're so back. I like that bass break. Deep bass. Don't tell me nothing. God, I love how that strum ends that line. What kind of flute is that? Remember at the end of Ommadawn when those drums come in? This is reminiscent of that. So gentle and powerful. Out of nowhere. Gonna do it again. Don't you miss this? I can't be the only one. that echo and delay on there. That's like folky and playful, right? Almost a lullaby, not lullaby, but feels children music almost, and that calmness. That's just good. Nice melody. What a journey he takes us on. Use the electric to continue that same melody, building it up. It's a little bit of a triumphant march to this. Subtlety of this section, that deep bass, guitar cutting through. That riff comes right back. Back. We're traveling the same path. How can something so gentle sound so climactic? The motor. I don't want to hear a word. It's just like Ommadawn. It's just like it. That's the kind of piece of music that you need like a moment of silence afterward to just digest. Just digest. This is one of those pieces of music where let's break the barrier between, me recording a reaction video and you guys watching a guy listening to music and reacting to music. You already know probably. I don't even want to talk. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to dissect it. I just want to absorb it. This is, oh. What a perfect return to Ommadawn. How excellent is that? I hope that you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I cannot wait to listen to part 2. I'm going to listen to it after I finish this video, but it's perfect to me. It was just absolutely a gorgeous listen. I love the story beats, musically, of course, the way that it's all composed, the way that it transitions. I love how calm and gentle it is, but at the same time, there's those moments of power, especially when his electric guitar comes through. His acoustic guitar playing is as gorgeous and fluid as ever, sharp when it needs to be. The sounds of Mellotron and all the different other synths and stuff just beautifully glow beneath the majesty of this piece. And you listen, if I pull up my old reaction to Ommadawn, oops, I just closed my window. Okay. If I pull up my old reaction to Ommadawn, you know that my favorite part in part 1 is that moment with the drums. I'm pulling up my old reaction. I'm gonna pull it up and get to it. My heart is, this is, like I said, this is the breaking the fourth wall between, me just sitting here recording a video and like, I genuinely loved this. I cannot describe to you how much I loved listening to this. This is more than a worthy successor, in my opinion, at least to the first half of Ommadawn, the original album. This feels like a continuation, but also moving forward in different ways. I love just everything about it. The landscape of it is gorgeous. It's like just looking across a beautiful field, maybe across Harvest Ridge. I don't know. That build up near the end, and I mean, unlike Tubular Bells, he's not listing off the different instruments coming in, but like the ending of Tubular Bells, each layer of instrumentation, each next instrument that enters just builds it to this magnificent crescendo that is also worthy, also inspiring, and just perfect, and then it does the same thing that Mike Oldfield did in the original Ommadawn. He stops it and just lets those drums ride for a second, which, can I say, it is such an incredible moment already in the original track, but the way he did it again here is incredible. I'm gonna pull up my video. I don't know if this is. I'm so sorry, because I know that scared you. Because I did not know it was gonna play as soon as I just opened it. I apologize. Let me lower the volume, because that was, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Look at the giggles. Look at that. Look at that. Look at old fat Justin. Old. I know, like, on one hand, I feel like I have an obligation to, like, go through, and this part was really cool, at minute 6:20. Oh my god, did you hear this part? You kind of got a little bit of that during the track, but I mean, I'm hoping that more of my silence than words is portraying just how much I enjoyed that. I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed that. But let's pull up a few moments. How about that? Let's pull up a few moments that I think stood out in Return to Ommadawn. We're pulling the music back up, by the way. Beginning. Already setting you with this beautiful tone, this, to me, very Celtic inspired with the way it begins and moves along, and the way that it pushes you from there as his guitar begins to grace the track. Right? You have those fun run-up moments where he kind of comes off of that, and he begins to play something completely different. I like that. I like when he does that because sometimes it comes across as random. And sometimes it comes across as random, but it works in the context of the track. This is one of those moments where sometimes those moments do come out of nowhere, but it works. And the way he returns to some of those moments and those motifs, it brings it all together. So it's something that maybe upon a first listen, I might not understand a part of it right away. But as you keep listening to the song or to the piece, and he brings things back and he works on it, it's like, oh, I understand and I get what he's doing there. Just an absolutely incredible moment. Let's see if I can find a specific moment. This was like a big triumphant march. Let me see. That was cool. This guitar playing was fantastic. I just want to see if I can. I'm sorry. I genuinely think this is just a perfect piece of music. I don't. Can we just come to an accord? I don't want to dive into it and dissect it. I want to just let it be as it is. I don't want to go piece by piece and yeah. He brings back. I'm looking at the not personnel list. We all know who it is. I'm looking at the instrument list and everything. The way he brings back the African table drums, just as he did in Ommadawn, and using it to the same effect is wonderful. There's a small moment when the drums kind of change pattern and like you know it's coming. In that build up, they add, it sounded more of like a stomp or maybe not claps, but something, not a snare, but just something added into the rhythm of this section there that really began to push it forward to that final climax at the very end, which was so good. Little penny whistles you heard kind of throughout. I thought I heard a flute, but maybe it wasn't. It could have been one of the settings on the Mellotron or something else. I don't think it was Mellotron at that particular moment that I'm thinking of. Or maybe it was probably just the penny whistles, maybe one of the lower notes kind of sounding to me somewhat reminiscent of a flute. When the bass came in, it had a nice depth to it as well. My heart is like happy beating. My heart is happy beating listening to this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this a ton because I love this. This is one of my favorite things that I've listened to so far. Yes, this will go on my playlist, and I cannot wait to listen to side 2. I'm going to listen to it, like I said, right now, but this is going to be the end of this particular video, and side 2 will be coming, like I said, within a week or two. So it just depends on how I schedule things. Hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, or at least close to it. You know what I really want to do? I want to listen to Ommadawn. This is for myself, just on my own. I want to listen to Ommadawn and then listen to this. I should have done that before I listened to this. I might have caught maybe a few more musical cameos in the music, but this was good. This was incredibly good. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.